Yes.
Part
I'm not
one
gonna dirty my computer.
recording. Part one recording
Hold on,
now.
Let me change my mic.
Okay, I'm recording this shit.
My mic.
Emma, you're gonna want to kill your volume for the shit. You're not gonna want to hear it, and I'm gonna record that I'm gonna download that Black Rock shooter thing tomorrow.
You know what's...
Alright, can you guys hear me?
I should load up a video game.
Be a little loud, Zero.
Last time I heard this from Isnet,
I can't.
I had to pump up just cause.
Because your mic is really quiet.
This is gonna be so...
How about
funny.
now?
You know what? I'm gonna listen in
Little
just for the
bit
whole
more.
point that it's gonna be fun to read it.
Well, I'm being quiet right now. When I go to UE, it'll be a little louder.
Okay, but yeah, Emma, you might not want to hear this.
Is that loud enough? I have the fucking pop filter on too, so.
Yeah.
This is gonna be funny.
You can always just normalize me in Vegas, whoever's gonna edit this, because I'm not fucking editing it.
Pillow, my good man.
Well, if it's just a fan fiction we're reading, I could probably just put one picture on there and that'd
A
be
very
it.
creepy fanfic.
Alright,
But it's gonna
so
be
are we
like
ready?
Parts. Yeah.
Shall I start? Alright.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Alright, let me get into Yui's voice. Fine! I can't be very loud at night, so. Here we go, page 1.
This is gonna be creepy.
Oh god. I'm really gonna read all this in her voice. I'm gonna lose my voice before I get done. Okay. Rain splattered across the sand, causing a defending roar. Like, fuck, I can't. Shut up, John. John, mute yourself.
I'm 19. What is this?
Yeah, John, mute yourself.
I am muted, and Greg Zero's reading that Garnivore fanfiction is Yui.
Like that of 100 semis.
Fucking hell, see you all there.
Shut the fuck up. Crashing into each other in apocalyptic glory. Oh shit. Apocalyptic glory. The crack of thunder split the infinity, and wind swept it up into the cacophony of natural horror. All while David sat glumly shielding himself from the gale beneath a rather large tree, he was soaked to the bone and miserable. Lost in Kanto with no map, no Pokedex, no food, and no company other than his beloved Pokemon. He was sure he'd die of hypothermia or worse. Alright, here we go. Paragraph 2. David sighed, clinging tightly to his umbrella, which proved of what little worth except for some sort of morale booster. His soaked blonde hair clung tightly to his body. With an absent hand, he fondled his Pokeballs to his lap. Sorry. He clicked a switch on the front, releasing Gardevoir to stand beside him. Gardy? She whispered to him suddenly. No, I'm fine, Gardevoir. I just want someone to be with. That's worded wrong. Okay. He replied, barely audible to the young Pokemon above the ripping winds. A shallow tear formed on the rim of his red eyes, but was blotted at the rest of the water. Colligated? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Anyways, on everything within sight. I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. Here we go. How's that, guys? Okay. There you go. Oh god, don't eat my pop filter. Okay. She patted his shoulder. She was so cute, even for a Pokemon. Her thin hips. Oh my god, this is where it gets bad. Swayed her plant hair messed by the storm. No, what are you doing? He thought. She's an animal. Yeah, damn right, she's an animal. Okay, here we go. Sorry, just moving my pop filter. There we go. Okay, where was I? But yet she was so much like a human, only smaller, and covered in fauna, whatever. Fauna, whatever. Plus, there was no one around for miles, and no amount of masturbating could... This sounds like Isdane wrote it. No matter... Oh, God. Oh, God, okay. No matter masturbating could saturate the lust he felt out of... in the wilderness. If only he could feel the flesh of a woman against his. He put a loving arm around Gardevoir, pulling her close, and whispered, Gardevoir, you know that I'm your trainer, right? Your master. Garde? She nodded in agreement. He nodded in return. And would you do anything for me? Garde. She nodded again. He moved another hand into her, sliding it over her wasp waist, and looking carefully into her eyes. She seemed to begin to understand a look of fear welled in her eyes. David could feel a lump in his God. Sorry.
Well, Zero.
I'm sorry, this is just so fucking
Professional.
hilariously red. David could feel a lump in his pants swell as he began to push her upon the soaked ground. The sky... God damn it. The sky rumbled with the thunder all around them. The tree above them creaked threateningly. Is that a word? Just gonna scroll down. Okay. The best thing about a Pokemon is that they'll never be able to tell anybody about it.
True Meowth.
Oh, God.
Okay. In a flash, his pants were off and he was on top of her. She's...
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Can't stop laughing.
I can't. It's so fucking funny. She squealed and struggled, afraid to fight back because he was indeed her trainer. Her mind had a block in it via years of training, years of believing he'd never harm her, that he was her best friend. He ran a hand over her leafy posterior.
I thought my stand-up was bad.
Isnane did it with a straight face, though. That's what's fucked up.
Because his hand is fucked up. A probing finger slipped in between, finding a hole. He knew little of Gardevoir's anatomy, but he knew any hole would work. Hell yeah.
From the
He
Navy.
plunged his rock. Oh, here we go. He plunged his rock hard cock deep inside of me. Okay, guys, I'm gonna continue. Okay. It was white hot. A wave of pleasure washed over him before the first stroke. Gardevoir screamed in pain, her precious anus being pulled to 4 times its natural size. Ooh, baby! With each thrust, she screamed louder, but David couldn't hear it. The crevice formed tightly around his shaft, gripping harder than his first ever could. Before long, he finally came, filling her sphincter with his seed, white mixed with black blood as he pulled out. Blood and feces dribbled out. Numb! Alright. I'm scrolling down a bit. Here we go. You guys ready for more? Okay.
God help us.
The sight of Gardevoir laying there, whimpering, smearing with mud, blood, cum, and her own feces unlocked something deep within David's soul. His heart soared at sight. It felt so good. It was like he finally discovered his place in the world. While his spirit had become free, however, his mind quivered under the weight of his actions, struggling to block these memories from existence, enabling his attack. Wow, you're really getting into this. I know, right? His mouth lowered in primal instinct, extending his pink tongue. He lapped up her blood and oh shit. Ew. This is shit eating. He lapped up her blood and shit using pruned fingers to smother himself. It was beautiful. The bitter taste of her poop. The coppery taste of her blood was like magic to him. Num num. Garden! She moaned, hands digging into the dirt. She wept. How could she do this to him? Pain was splitting her because of him. He said he'd never hurt her, though. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe this was fine.